Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today's all about giving a refurbished PC some new life. So I started with an HP Pro 600 and I really want to see how far I could take it. So first up is the RGB lights that I want to power from inside the computer. Unfortunately, Amazon sent me, I don't know what the heck this is. It was like a used thing without the SATA cable. That's not what I wanted, so needless to say I returned it, and gross, it had hair on it. Next up is the SSD drive, and of course I installed a fresh new version of Windows on it so it runs smooth. And then of course I have some plexiglass so we could see nicely into the PC. Next up is the graphics card. Now here's really where I messed up, because I should have ordered a low profile graphics card and I ordered this instead. I did use this graphics card on another PC and it works great, but oh well, you know, you live and learn. This graphics card actually still goes for MSRP close to $100, which is crazy for 2 gigs. And then I did get a bunch of RAM, so whoever does get this computer could still upgrade 2 more 8 gig sticks. And I did run with the Shinobu theme here, and that was the whole point. It was I wanted to make an anime style custom build, and that's what I went for. I didn't use those, but I used Shinobu. And of course, the actual Pro desk came in excellent condition. I attempted a second graphics card. This one was low profile. Unfortunately, I noticed that the graphics on this were, you know, pretty much on par with the motherboard graphics, so it was completely useless to have something. So I would recommend a 4 gig from now on. The RGB LED strip kit finally came in, a good one, with the actual SATA connection, so I could plug it in inside the computer, and there we go. Next up, I actually had to make the hole to see inside the PC, and the Dremel tool was just not doing it for me fast enough, so I added some holes. Unfortunately, those holes created ridges, so I added some silicone to kind of fill in the gaps. I also used picture frames, kind of like those long kind of containers to stop from getting cut all crazy. Like I said earlier, the RAM sticks could be even better, right? These are pretty much the lowest you could go with in 2022. 16 megahertz, I mean, but it also proves that you can really game on a budget. The Kingston SSD was completely new and it works great, no complaints there. And then of course the PCA slot is ready if you really want a graphics card low profile that will actually fit on there and make sure it's 4 gigs. And that's it. I think I did a pretty damn good job. For some of the benchmarks, I decided, of course, with Valorant, as it's one of like the top esports titles right now. And I was averaging, I want to say, almost 40 frames per second, which of course would send gasps at most of the gaming community. But if you notice, and if you play it, you really can't notice it. And I've always made the argument that the human eye can only notice so much. Now, if you are a professional, you know, obviously you try to go for as many frame rates. Don't try to convince me otherwise. But it really, if you're good, you could really kick ass on this computer as well. Now, multi versus, actually it gave me the most issues for some reason. I don't know exactly what was going on there, but I think if you just keep playing with the settings on this one, you should be able to have some good gameplay, but I didn't. I really didn't enjoy this game at all. Genshin Impact is amazing to play on this thing, and that's really what it was built for. Genshin plays on a lot of devices, and it works best on PC, and it works best on an optimized PC. As well as Garfield Kart, if that's your thing. I decided to go ahead and go with the theme full on and added an extension, of course, that gives you a new Shinobu every single time.
All right, guys, so that'll wrap it up for this one, but hopefully I inspired some of you to give some new life to your old tech.